The following is a live sports event on the Abernathy Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in to today's game, and a special thanks to our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. The Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Plains Grain Company, Clark Riley Insurance, the First Baptist Church, Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop, Has Beans Coffee, Hill Veterinary Services, Ty Horsford Realtor, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, South Plains Auto Ranch, and Little Slice of Heaven Cafe. To show your support of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes and become a sponsor on our broadcasts, contact us today at 806-773-4658. Thanks again for watching, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast of this live sports event featuring the Abernathy Antelopes. Well, good evening, Abernathy, Texas, and good evening, fans of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. It is the last Friday night in August in the state of Texas, and that can only mean one thing. It is Texas high school football is tonight. The Abernathy Antelopes set to open the 2021 campaign here on the home turf at Antelope Stadium as they play host to their rival from just down the road, the Shallowater Mustangs. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, with you here this evening. A warm but gorgeous Friday afternoon, turning evening here tonight at Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas. Should be a fun one tonight between the Antelopes and the Mustangs. This one of the premier games of the small school variety in West Texas this evening, as you've got the Abernathy Antelopes coming in at number 13 in the state. Preseason ranking according to Dave Campbell's Texas Football in the Class 3A Division II ranking. And then you've got the 16th ranked Shallowater Mustangs in the Division I ranking of Class 3A. And so you've got two teams both projected to compete for district championships this year. And so getting the 2021 season started off with a bang tonight, as should be a good ball game here this evening, as a big crowd filing in on both sides, as you would expect. Two longtime rivals, the Abernathy Antelopes and the Shallowater Mustangs. Let's preview this matchup just a little bit, as last year both of these teams advanced to the postseason, as you had last year the Abernathy Antelopes going 7-4 in the regular, or 7-3 in the regular season. They finished the season at 7-4. They bowed out of the playoffs in the by-district round to the Childress Bobcats. You had Shallowater. They're coming off of a very successful 2020 campaign, as you've got the Shallowater Mustangs. They went 9-1 a year ago, advanced to the area round of the playoffs before eventually bowing out to the Pilot Point Ball Club in the area round of the playoffs. These two teams did meet a season ago, as Abernathy opened the season at Shallowater, as the Antelopes fell short to the Mustangs 26-6 in that season opening game a year ago. Again, that was the first of 9 wins on the 2020 campaign for the Shallowater Mustangs a year ago. Let's preview the Mustangs a little bit here tonight as we take a look at the opponent. We mentioned Shallowater coming off of that 9-1 season a year ago. They reached the area round of the postseason before that 48-26 loss to Pilot Point. The Mustangs have a new look in 2021, though, as they've got a new coaching staff in place, as you've got Rodney Vincent leading the charge, the new first-year head coach for the Mustangs. Vincent, highly touted coach, as he was previously at Class 6A Cedar Park, Vista Ridge, and he made the move to the lower classification in Shallowater. And then you've got a recognizable name maybe to many of you, former Friendship head football coach Brad Davis. He is the new offensive coordinator for the Shallowater Mustangs. So a couple of highly touted coaches over there on the Shallowater sideline leading the Mustangs onto the field here tonight. Shallowater, they return 5 starters on both sides of the ball, led by running back Keegan Campbell, but actually just got word a few minutes before we went on the air tonight, Keegan Campbell will not play tonight as he was down on the turf wearing jeans earlier, so maybe dealing with some type of injury there. So expect Cannon Reed to take most of the handoffs for the Mustangs from that running back position. And then Josh Grimes and Major McCulley, 2 names to keep an eye on for the Shallowater Mustangs. They lead a talented receiving corps that is returning on the offensive sideline for the Shallowater Mustangs. The biggest question mark for Shallowater will be on the offensive and defensive line, as they've got some new personnel filling those gaps in 2021. Taking a look at their roster, though, they've got some big old boys up front that are trying to fill those gaps and getting their first crack at the varsity level. And we mentioned a lot expected from Shallowater by the prognosticators. According to Dave Campbell's Texas Football, the Mustangs are slated as the District 1-3A favorite heading into the season. On the other sideline, you've got the Abernathy Antelopes this evening as they enter the season under second-year head coach Justin Wiley. Last season, the Lopes finished 7-4, as we mentioned, before they bowed out in the by-district round of the postseason. A 28-21 loss to the Childress Bobcats over in Floydada, as that was a good ball game that night, but the Antelopes fell just a little bit short in. The Antelopes returned 7 of 11 starters on both sides of the ball, including standout quarterback Jess Hole. And then you've also got Sean Rodriguez, Anthony White, Luke Houston, and Malachi Reyes, all skill position players on the offensive side that saw significant playing time a year ago. And so you've got a veteran lineup and a veteran offensive setup and scheme for the Abernathy Antelopes. Like Shallowater, though, probably the biggest question mark heading into the season for the Abernathy Antelopes is going to be up front on the offensive and defensive line. That unit is anchored by returners Cole Vandegrift and Callahan Shipley, two guys to keep an eye on up front, number 62 and number 70. But expect a good effort from those guys up front tonight. They're definitely going to be tested by this offensive and defensive front across the way from Shallowater. Expect the Antelopes offensively also to throw it around a little bit, as they were a pretty dual threat offense a year ago, especially when you've got a quarterback in Jess Hole that threw for over 1,000 yards and rushed for over 1,000 yards a year ago. And you've got the ultimate dual threat quarterback in Jess Hole. According to Dave Campbell's Texas Football, Antelopes, like Shallowater, they're picked as the favorite to come out of District 4-3A. And just getting set for the kickoff here tonight as we take a look down on the Block A at center field. You've got the team captains for both the Antelopes and the Shallowater Mustangs meeting for the coin toss. Abernathy wearing their home maroons tonight. All maroon look, a very Texas A&M-esque look for the Antelopes tonight, as that pains me to say a little bit, but hey, that's okay. We proudly wear maroon on Friday nights. And then you've got the all-white look across the way for Shallowater and the red numerals with black trim, as that's kind of the tell of the tape tonight, as these two teams getting instructions from the head official down at center field and getting ready to get this thing going. As let's see the result of the coin toss here, as they just had the coin toss. The Shallowater Mustangs won the toss, and they elected to receive. And so the Mustangs are going to get the football first on offense here in just a few minutes when we get things kicked off. So should be a fun night of football here this evening, the Abernathy Antelopes and the Shallowater Mustangs. I tell you what, let's take a timeout and thank some of our sponsors here. We will come back with the kickoff and more tonight as you're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. Regardless of the type of personal or business insurance needs that you have, your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. With over 30 years of experience, our friendly staff is ready to serve you. Stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. Whether it's home insurance, auto insurance, or anything in between, we've got you covered at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. We want to wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this season. When it comes to banking, you want people that you can trust, and those people are at First State Bank. As a locally owned and operated bank, First State Bank has been serving individuals and businesses with all of their banking needs since 1909. We have 3 convenient locations to serve you, and we are proud supporters of the Abernathy Lady Lopes and Antelopes in all they do. If we can serve you in any way, come by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2556. At First State Bank, we are your full-service bank. If you're looking for a used car, there's no need to search far and wide. Just pay your friends at South Plains Auto Ranch a visit in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch can find you the perfect vehicle to meet your needs, and with their buy here, pay here mentality, buying a car or truck has never been easier. Give us a shout today at 806-298-2200, or come see us on South Avenue D in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch is backing the Lopes and Lady Lopes this season. For over 60 years, the Abernathy community and surrounding area have depended on Plains Grain Company in Abernathy for all of their pet, livestock, and show animal needs, lawn and garden supplies, and of course, all of their farming and agricultural needs as well. Plains Grain takes pride in being locally owned and operated, and their number one priority is you. Come see us today at 701 Texas Avenue in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2521. At Plains Grain, we want to wish all of Abernathy's young people the best of luck this school year. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our heart is to love God, love people, and tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday morning worship at 10:45, with Sunday school beginning at 9:30. We also offer a variety of kids and youth activities, as well as Wednesday night adult and youth Bible study at 6 p.m. We would love to welcome you and your family at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. Feel free to drop by our church office at 411 7th Street, or give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud to support our young people, and we are cheering the Lopes and Lady Lopes on this year. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop have been serving the Abernathy community since 1991. Todd and his team offers full-service funeral planning with love and compassion, while Carly and the crew at the flower shop can meet all of your needs, from flowers to gifts to registries. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop is locally owned and is a staple in the Abernathy community. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. We are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Lady Lopes, and we wish them the best of luck this season. And as we welcome you back, the final chords of tonight's national anthem being played by the Abernathy Antelope Marching Band this evening, as we're just about set for kickoff tonight between the Abernathy Antelopes and the Shallowater Mustangs. A top 20 battle here tonight on the gridiron in West Texas. It doesn't get any better than that, as we are also excited to be able to bring you for the first time ever tonight, debuting our live video broadcast tonight as well. So thanks for tuning us in on YouTube tonight and the Abernathy Sports Network. Thrilled to have you along for the ride. Thanks to everyone for their work to make these live video broadcasts possible. You've got Clayton and Victoria in the Abernathy ISD Technology Department, along with some great advertisers and sponsors as well to help get things up and running here in 2021. Glad to have you with us. We mentioned before the break a moment ago, Shallowater. The Mustangs won the opening coin toss tonight, and they will be going right to left as you look down on the field as you watch it for the first time on our broadcasts. And Abernathy will be kicking it off left to right. Again, the Antelopes all maroon look tonight. Shallowater in the all whites as the shade creeping across the field. It's covering about, half the field or so this evening as we kick things off with temperatures in probably the mid-80s or so. It's been another beautiful, warm afternoon here in West Texas. So glad to have you with us tonight as we've done about all the introductions that we can do as the Antelopes and the Mustangs getting ready to kick it off here this evening. Look across the way, a big contingent of Shallowater fans have made the short 15 or 20-minute trip to Abernathy tonight. And as would be expected, Abernathy always shows out well in the home grandstands as well. And a big crowd on hand for this one. Doesn't get much better on a Friday night in late August. The Antelope set to kick it off, and they switched into the field on me, so Abernathy will actually be kicking it right to left as you've got Tanner Timms to kick it off. He puts his foot into it. It's high and short, returnable from about the 15-yard line. Coming to the near side, good coverage by the Antelopes' number 3, Anthony White. On the run back for Shallowater, it was Cannon Reed, and he was stopped quickly in his tracks. A very minimal return for Reed, and it will be first down and 10 for the Shallowater Mustangs. Quarterback Garrett Forrester will lead the Mustang charge onto the field here tonight. Again, Reed going to be his go-to running back this evening as this drive for Shallowater will start at their own 16-yard line. So lots of real estate in front of the Mustangs here on their opening drive of the night and their opening drive of the 2021 season. As everybody gets their first true look tonight. And I guess Shallowater just took their first timeout. As a little bit of confusion before they even snapped the football. A timeout taken by Shallowater as they didn't like what they saw on the offensive side. And so maybe some early game jitters for the Mustangs before they even run an offensive play. They burn their first timeout of the half. And so it'll be a quick timeout here for Shallowater. That fires up the Antelope sideline a little bit. And when we come back to play, we'll do it all over again one more time. First down and 10 from the 16-yard line. Again, Shallowater, they went 9-1 a season ago before losing to Pilot Point in the area round of the playoffs. That's their only loss of the season as they went undefeated through the regular season last year, did the Mustangs. Abernathy coming off of a 7-4 campaign a year ago. So should be a fun night of football as now here come the Mustangs. Garrett Forster and company back out on the field here for Shallowater. They spread it out, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. In the gun is Forster. He takes the snap. It's going to be a design keep. Big hole up the middle. Breaking it to the near side is Forster. A first down and a lot more out across the 35-yard line, across the 40. The quarterback keep for Garrett Forster, and a flag comes in at the end of the play, though. So hold everything. It may be some added on yardage to the end of this run from where the flag was thrown. As it stands, it was, that's what it's going to be, a 15-yard personal foul face mask against the Antelopes. You can add that on to a 25-yard first snap of the game run by Garrett Forrester, the Shallowater quarterback. And just like that, the Mustangs have it in positive territory at the Antelope 44-yard line. First down and 10 for Shallowater as they spread two wide across the way. They stack it in the backfield. In the shotgun is Forrester. He takes the snap again. He hands it off up the middle. Better coverage initially up front by the Antelopes, but then number 4, Cannon Reed, dragging a couple of Antelope tacklers out across the 40, or inside the 40 rather, down to the 38-yard line. A gain of 6 more yards, and it is going to be second down and 4 coming up here for the Shallowater Mustangs as they're quickly on the move here in their opening drive of the game. Forrester again in the shotgun. He's taking every snap from there. He fakes the handoff. He wants to throw for the first time to the near side. It's caught, but then quickly upended as 32 on the catch, Josh Miller, as he makes the grab for a first down for the Mustangs inside the 35 down to the 32, and another fresh set of downs for Shallowater as they're moving it into Antelope territory here. Again, this the opening drive of the night for either team. In the shotgun again, here is Forrester. The signal caller takes the snap. He hands it off. No, he doesn't. He pulls it back and keeps it himself inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line. Number 55, Hayden Harrell, in on the stop there for the Antelopes. A gain of about 3 yards on first down. And it'll be second down and 7 now coming up here for the Mustangs to see if the Abernathy defense can stiffen up a little bit. One of the matchups we were interested in tonight was that battle up front on the offensive and defensive line. Early on, that battle being won by the Mustangs. In the shotgun, again, is Forrester. He takes the snap. He tosses it to the near side. There you go. You had him in the backfield, but breaking free again is Reed. He takes it inside the 25-yard line, close to another first down for the Mustangs. He may be just short. Looked like that time the Antelopes defense read the play well, just couldn't make the open field tackle, and it turns into a gain of 6 for Shallowater. And it will be third down and 1 as he takes it inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. 9:15 and counting left to play here in the opening quarter. As in the gun again is Forrester, takes the snap again. Reed, the handoff up the middle. He ping-pongs his way inside the 20, inside the 15, and for the first time tonight, into the red zone go the Shallowater Mustangs, down to the 12-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Mustangs. And they are just moving the ball down the field at will here on their opening drive of the game. 3 minutes and counting this opening drive for Shallowater. In the shotgun is Forrester again. He takes the snap, but not before the play is blown dead. This is probably going to be the first penalty of the night against the Mustangs, I believe. This may be offsides on Shallowater, and so that'll make it from first and 10 to first down and 15 as that one whistled dead. And see if the Antelopes can now defensively take advantage of backing Shallowater up just a little bit. Glad you're with us here tonight on the broadcast, and follow us right here all season long. Abernathy Antelope football. 47 rushing yards on this drive alone, and here's Forrester on the quarterback keep again. He escapes trouble behind the line of scrimmage, and he barrels down close to the 10-yard line as he still made a little bit out of nothing there and picks up 6 yards for Shallowater back across the original line of scrimmage. And that's going to push it across 50 yards of rushing on this opening drive of the night for the Shallowater Mustangs, winning that battle up front so far. In the gun again is Forrester on second down and 9. He calls out instructions. In the shotgun is Forster. He takes the snap, and he is going to fake the handoff. He's being chased in the backfield. This time he's not going to get away. Garrett Forster is dropped by number 33, Jacob Sanchez, way back behind the line of scrimmage, as that time Sanchez got through that defensive front of offensive front of the Mustangs and got to the quarterback Forster. And a good opportunity now here for the Abernathy Antelope defense to bend but not break. 3rd down and long coming up for the Shallowater Mustangs as we go inside of 7:15 to play here on this opening quarter of the season. In the shotgun again is Forster. Takes the snap. He's going to throw. He's being chased out of the pocket. Now to the near side. He's going to try and run with it. Ball on the ground, but I think he recovered his own fumble as he was hit. The ball popped loose momentarily at the 13-yard line. He got it, but it is going to be 4th down and long for the Mustangs. Good job staying home defensively there for the Antelopes. And here on 4th down and 11, we'll see what the Shallowater Mustangs choose to do. They need to get down to about the 3-yard line for a 1st down. They're going to bring on the field goal unit to try and get on the board here. And the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So that is going to be a 31-yard field goal for the Shallowater Mustangs to get them on the board, and that's how the scoring starts tonight. But that may be a mini victory for the Antelopes tonight as they get Shallowater held to 3 on their opening possession. It was a 5-yard offside penalty, and then a nice play defensively. Sanchez with the sack for the Antelopes that kind of set Shallowater up 3rd and long, but they still manage 3 out of their opening drive of the game. 51 yards on the ground on that opening drive for Shallowater, as that is where they did the majority of their damage. But the Shallowater Mustangs do take a 3-0 lead here in the 1st quarter on the Abernathy Antelopes. Malachi Reyes going to be back deep to return this ensuing kickoff for the Mustangs after they take the opening drive, almost take up half of the 1st quarter, just under 6 minutes on the scoring drive for Shallowater. It ends in a 31-yard field goal. And just like that, we've got our first points of the year as the Shallowater Mustangs take a 3-0 lead. There's the kick. It's high and returnable from about the 9-yard line as bringing it back across the 15, dancing his way as a flag comes in close to the 20-yard line as Jackson Hole on the run back there for the Antelopes. With that kind of flag, it's almost always a block in the back or a hold during the return. We'll see if that's the case. Is one penalty on each team so far tonight. Got a face mask against Abernathy and an offsides against the Antelopes, but this may be number 2 against Abernathy right here. Let's check it and see. It is a block in the back during the return on the Antelopes, and so that'll set Abernathy back half the distance to the goal as that'll move it back to the 10-yard line. 90 yards of real estate now in front of the Abernathy Antelopes. As we get our first look at the Antelope offense here in 2021. Shallowater leading 3-0 here in the early going. In the shotgun is Jess Hole in his 2nd year starting quarterback. Quick little handoff to the near side, trying to get the corner is Anthony White. He does make a couple of guys miss. Gets out to the 15-yard line and did a good job extending the play and ends up picking up about 5 there for the Abernathy Antelopes. And it will be 2nd down and 5 coming up here for the Lopes as they quickly get back to the line no huddle in the shotgun, empty backfield for Hole. Hole wanting to throw to the near side, had a man, but he overshot Sean Rodriguez high and wide as he fires that one into the Antelope sideline, and just like that, it will quickly be 3rd down and 5 coming up here for the Abernathy Antelopes. Their opening drive, again, they no huddle to the line of scrimmage. Hole looks to the Antelope sideline for instruction. He is in the shotgun. There's movement up front. This is either a free play or an offsides, as they're going to call defensive offsides, but they do blow the play dead with contact. And Shallowater probably fortunate that one was blown dead, because Abernathy was going with a pass to the near sideline, and they had a receiver down here had that play continued, but instead it'll be a 5-yard penalty on the Shallowater Mustangs, and 3rd down and 5.5 becomes 3rd down and about half a yard here for the Antelopes. So a little bit more. No, it is a 1st down. They're going to go ahead and give them the 1st down. They hadn't changed the yard marker across the way, but it's 1st down and 10 Abernathy. Oh, man, a bad snap goes over the head of Hole, and Abernathy just fortunate to cover that one up all the way back inside the 5-yard line at the 1. And that is a huge loss on the play of 14 yards as the snap to Jess Hole went soaring over his head. And luckily for the Antelopes, that one doesn't end up in the end zone for a safety, as that goes all the way back to their own goal line. That was almost disaster for the Abernathy Antelopes. It is now 2nd down and a long way. 2nd down and 21. In the shotgun is Hole. He takes the snap. He airs it out. Man coverage down the near sideline. Has a receiver across the 30. That is a 1st down. Luke Houston in man coverage catches it over the shoulder as Jess Hole perfectly puts it over the shoulder of Luke Houston. And that is a huge gainer all the way out to the 36-yard line. 35 yards on the pass and catch there from Jess Hole to Luke Houston, and the Antelopes have 1st down and 10 out to the 36-yard line, and new life here for Abernathy. Nice throw by Hole, nice grab by Houston, and maybe that'll reset things here for the Lopes. In the shotgun. Nope, now Hole's going to walk up. Thought he might come under center, but he's not. He'll stay in the shotgun, standing near the 30. Takes the snap. It's a high snap, and then he hands it off to Tanner Timms, who absolutely has nowhere to go up the middle. Missed blocks up front there, abound for the Antelopes, unfortunately. And that is going to be a short loss on the play for Timms, the fullback there. 2nd down and 11. Coming up here for the Antelopes as we quickly move inside of 5 minutes to play here on this opening drive of the night for the Abernathy Antelopes, trailing 3-0. In the shotgun, trips to the near side. Hole throws it underneath. He wanted number 3, Anthony White, cutting across the field, but he let him just a little bit too far. The pass falls incomplete, and Abernathy going to be facing a 3rd down and long now. Third down and 11 from the 35. See if Abernathy can come up with another big play here on 3rd down. 2 receivers to the far side, and the shotgun again is Hole. Takes the snap, he rolls that way. Jess Hole dancing around in the backfield, gets away from 2, runs into his own man, but still on his feet. 30, 25, he throws it to the flat, but not able to hold on, is Landry Miller, number 89 at midfield. That was a heck of a job by Jess Hole to keep the play alive, and Miller was open, and the pass hit him in the hands, but it drops as 35 receiving yards, a -1 rushing on this drive alone for the Antelopes. They're doing all their damage through the air, but now on 4th down and long, the Abernathy Antelopes are going to have to punt it away. So Abernathy's opening drive comes up empty, and they're going to try and punt and pin the Mustangs back. From their 25, there's the punt by Jess Hole. It's a booming kick that's returnable from the Shallowater 11 out across the 20-25 for the Mustangs on the run back. And it'll be first down and 10 for the Shallowater Mustangs as they take over for their second drive of the night. They'll take over from their own 26-yard line. As their opening drive, they very methodically moved it down the field before settling for a 31-yard field goal on their opening drive, and that's where we stand right now at 3-0 in favor of the Shallowater Mustangs. From their own 26-yard line, first down and 10 here for Shallowater. Forster in the shotgun, movement up front, though. I think that's going to back them up 5, as that's going to be offsides against Shallowater. Second time tonight that's happened. And it will be first down and long for the Mustangs coming up here. First down and 15, as now the majority of the field covered in shade as the sun sets behind us here as you watch on Abernathy Antelope football on the air tonight. In the shotgun is Forster, takes the snap, tosses it to the near side. Forster tries to stretch it, and he's going to go nowhere as Anthony White gets out there and makes the tackle as number 4, the ball carrier. That was Cannon Reed for the Mustangs, but the Antelopes blow it up. That's a nice defensive play there by the A-Train, Anthony White. And it is going to be second down and long for Shallowater. They've got to get it all the way out to the 37-yard line almost to get a first down. They're backed up near their own 15. In the shotgun is Forster. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Uh-oh. There's a man wide open down the sideline, but not able to track it down. A little bit overthrown. Josh Grimes, the intended receiver. But he just had it out of his reach, and that's fortunate for the Antelopes because he had about 2 steps on the defender. That might have went to the house had Forster been able to connect with Grimes right there. But as it is, it'll be third down and long for Shallowater as they're again backed up inside their own 20-yard line. From their own 17. Third down and 20. In the shotgun again is Forster. He hands the ball off, and the Antelopes cover it up at the line of scrimmage. As nobody fooled by the handoff to the left tackle that time, and it's going to be a punting situation here for the Shallowater Mustangs. Is a good job defensively this set of downs by the Antelopes. They were aided by a penalty as well as a nice defensive effort by Anthony White on a tackle for loss. Malachi Reyes back deep to return the punt. Shallowater will punt from inside their own 10-yard line. Abernathy almost got a hand on it. It's a short kick that takes a Shallowater bounce, scooped up at midfield. Down the sideline, Anthony White takes it inside the 35 as another flag comes in during the return here. It may wipe out a near 20-yard return by Anthony White. As Abernathy on the last kickoff return, they got called for a block in the back during the return, and let's see if that's the same thing here. Nope, the penalty is actually going to be against Shallowater. I didn't catch what the penalty was there. But it is a penalty against Shallowater, and that's of the 15-yard variety because it goes from what would have been the 30 all the way down to the 15. And talk about a short field here for the Abernathy Antelopes. First down and 10 from the Mustang 15-yard line. This is an opportunity you can ill afford to not cash in on. Shallowater mistake sets up Abernathy in great position here. In the shotgun is Jess Hull. 2 receivers stacked to the short side of the field. That's the Shallowater sideline. High snap. Hull goes to get it. He's going to keep it himself. Hull gets the corner. He's around the corner for a first down inside the 5-yard line. It's going to be first down and goal for the Antelopes and a gain of 12 for the quarterback, Jess Hull. And I tell you what, that's probably Abernathy's favorite play to run offensively when you've got a quarterback that rushed for over 1,000 yards a season ago. That doesn't hurt. In the shotgun, here is Hull. Abernathy trying to cash in. Handoff goes up the middle, Malachi Reyes, and he again is bottled up at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain for Reyes. I tell you what, Abernathy getting 0 push up front right now against that defensive line of the Mustangs. Second down and goal to go here, as Jess Hull looks to Coach Wiley on the Antelope sideline for some instruction. In the shotgun is Hull. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it all the way right side for the pylon. Did he get in? He did get in. I thought he did, but I was waiting for the call. It's an Abernathy Antelope touchdown. Jess Hull on the quarterback keeper. He gets around the right side. He beats the defense to the pylon. And for the first time this season, touchdown Antelopes as they take the lead at 6-3. It's a First State Bank touchdown for the Abernathy Antelopes. And also the play before that had a first down. Our first downs this year being sponsored by the South Plains Auto Ranch here in Abernathy. And Abernathy takes advantage of the short field, and we've got a timeout here prior to the PAT. As a quick timeout on the field, we'll take it as well and catch our breath. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football as they've taken the lead here in A-Town, 6-3.
The Abernathy Independent School District is a shining light in West Texas. As a TEA-recognized district, our students excel at the state and national level on the field, in the classroom, in FFA and 4-H, band, and so much more. At Abernathy ISD, we offer a wide variety of dual credit and other academic opportunities. Leading the way into the future, at Abernathy ISD, we are students today, leaders tomorrow, and antelopes forever. In today's competitive real estate market, you want someone fighting for you. Ty Horsford is a licensed realtor in Texas and is proud to serve the people of Abernathy and the surrounding area with all of their real estate needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just want to know what your property is worth, give Ty a call today at 806-773-4658. Ty Horsford Real Estate is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Ladylopes.
And we welcome you back here inside Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas. Ty Horsford, Jay Leeson, and Gavin Cavazos back with you here at Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas. "41 yards of offense for Abernathy in that first quarter. 53 for the Mustangs as Shallowater set to punt it away. Oh, a bad snap, sails over the head of the punter. He now runs for his life, and he's going to be run out of bounds on the far sideline. Oh, no. And they're going to throw a flag, and that is going to give Shallowater a free first down because they're going to call a late hit out of bounds on the far sideline. Man, that is a tough call because you've got an Abernathy kid over there just trying to make a play. That is a tough call. Sure, the officials are talking about it, but there was absolutely nothing malicious about that. As the call hasn't been made yet. That's going to be that's a big call in this game if they do call a personal foul. Let's see here. As the white hat walking out, they're having a conversation about it. They are going to call a personal foul, late hit out of bounds against the Antelopes. Man, and that is a tough, tough call for the Abernathy Antelopes. And that is going to give Shallowater a free first down on a snap where they were going to punt the football. The snap went over the head of the punter. There was absolutely nothing Shallowater could do about it. Oh. So I guess they're going to call it was after the play, I guess, is the call. So it's going to be Abernathy still going to have the football. I'll sort it out here in a minute. An empty backfield as Jess Hull guns it down the sideline, incomplete pass. And so I apologize. We were all confused as it was a late hit out of bounds on the Antelopes across the way on that fourth down play. However, it was an after the play, and so I guess they're going to say the ball goes over on downs. Abernathy gets possession, and then from there, they're assessed a 15-yard penalty. So it's not as bad as it could have been for the Antelopes. Now they're facing a 2nd down and 10. Sorry about the confusion there as the handoff goes. No, it doesn't. Fake handoff to the near side. Comes the quarterback. It's Hull again. Jess Hull gets the corner inside the 15 or 25, and a flag comes in at the end of the play. As this one becoming a game dominated by the officiating crew here tonight, is that one another flag at the end of the play. And it looks like Abernathy's walking the wrong direction. As it's going to back the Antelopes up here after we mark it off. to the 32-yard line. 2nd down and 4 now coming up for the Antelopes. In the shotgun again is Jess Hole. Hole's going to take the snap with an empty backfield, get some blocking. Now out of the pocket, airs it out towards the end zone. Up for grabs, and it is incomplete at the goal line. Intended for Anthony White. He got a hand on it, but nice double defensive coverage down there by the Mustangs to break up the pass. And it will be 3rd down coming up here for the Abernathy Antelopes. In the shotgun here is Hole. The snap goes over his head. But I tell you what, the play is blown dead. And that's probably fortunate for the Antelopes because guess what? Shallowater called for offsides again. The Mustangs called for offsides. I tell you what, 4 or 5 times tonight, Jess Hole's had to deal with a high snap from under center. But out of all that, Abernathy gets another 5-yard penalty on Shallowater. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Antelopes. Another freebie there for Abernathy via Shallowater penalty. In the shotgun. There's the snap to Hole, and guess what? Another flag. And let's check it. It's going to be offsides against the Antelopes. As things getting a little bit sloppy here at Antelope Stadium as we trade penalties back and forth. In the shotgun, here is Hole again. Blow snap this time. Hole picks it up, runs far side, and just throws it away. Hole did a good job just to scoop that and get rid of it, or that was going to be another big loss on the play for the Antelopes. We've been dealing with some high snaps. That one skipped the ground to him. And it is going to be first. Do we have another penalty on the play here? I think a flag might have been thrown again. Or maybe they're talking about, don't think that's a situation where you're going to call intentional grounding because Hole was out of the pocket. Or at least I thought he was. As the official walking over, they're going to call intentional grounding against Jess Hole. I thought Hole had gotten outside the left tackle. But that is exactly what they're going to call, so that's going to be a spot. As I don't understand exactly that call there, but that's a spot foul and a loss of down for the Antelopes, and so that backs Abernathy all the way up to midfield. Is each team now with 6 penalties here in the first half. That's a tough one for the Antelopes. It is 2nd down and forever from midfield. Abernathy's got to get inside the 20. 2nd and 33 to be exact. In the shotgun is Hole. He keeps it up the middle. Big hole for Hole. But it closes quickly. Nice open field tackle by Shallowater at the 45-yard line. Short gain on the play, 3rd down and long. Now coming up for the Antelopes. 11:03 left to play here in the first half of tonight's ball game. In the shotgun is Hole. He takes the snap. Empty backfield, looking to throw. Lots of time, airs it out, man coverage. Jump ball for White, and he can't bring it down. Good coverage on the play at the 15-yard line. as you've got number 5, Cooper Boyd, down there in coverage for Shallowater, making a nice defensive play. Tell you what, I don't mind that call. Throw one up and see if White can go get it in that situation. He almost did, but it's 4th down and forever for the Antelopes. They need to get to New Deal to keep this drive alive. So we'll see what they do here on 4th down in a long ways. Probably going to punt it away as kind of a delayed punt, if you will, line drive. Going to bounce at the 20 and take an Antelope hop inside the 15, down close to the 10-yard line. And so a nice punt there by Timms, and Abernathy will down it at the 11-yard line, where it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Shallowater Mustangs, as Shallowater will take over. As Abernathy continues to lead this one 6-3. In the shotgun, here is Foster. As Shallowater back to work, guess what? Another dead ball foul here. So I think this is going to be offsides on Shallowater. And I tell you what, you're seeing a lot of first game of the season mistakes tonight on both sides. Lots of penalties and just lots of mistakes really on both sides of the ball here tonight. And it's going to go from 1st down and 10 to 1st down and 15. In the shotgun is Forster. He takes the snap. At least we get a playoff this time. Handoff goes up the middle. Abernathy clogs the middle with a sea of maroon jerseys. Josh Miller, the ball carrier, picks up 2, maybe 3 on the touch, and it's going to be 2nd down and 12, almost 13 coming up for the Mustangs, with 10:07 and counting left to play in the first half. Abernathy continues to lead it. In the shotgun, there's the snap, looking to throw it far side. It's good coverage downfield. Intercepted. There was contact, and the flag comes in very late as Anthony White has the pick, but it's not going to stand, as this is probably going to be pass interference on Anthony White, I'm afraid. And, man, that was a late flag, because I don't know if it was just thrown that late or if the official couldn't get it out of his pocket. But that's about the only thing it can be if this penalty stands across the way, as there was some contact over there, and what maybe is going to get White here is he did not look back at the ball. And a lot of times that's an automatic penalty, and it is going to be pass interference against the Abernathy Antelopes, much to the chagrin of the Antelope faithful here. And that is going to take a turnover off the board for Abernathy. And it is going to be 1st down for the Mustangs from their own 24-yard line, and a fresh set of downs, as it's a spot foul and an automatic 1st down. In the gun is Forster. He comes to the near side, tries to stretch the play, makes a couple of guys miss, and then just dives forward to get what he can get. Tell you what, Abernathy on that defensive front, these last couple of drives, has done a much better job sealing those holes off, making it a little bit more difficult for this Shallowater rushing attack. A gain of 2 there brings up 2nd down and 8 for the Mustangs. In the shotgun is Forster. He takes the snap. Handoff goes up the middle. Big hole across the 30 for number 22. That is Caleb Cox. Has a little bit of tempers flare at the end of the play. Abernathy wants a flag, not going to get it, and it's going to be 3rd down and almost 3 coming up here for Shallowater from their own 32-yard line. So a big 3rd down play here as we play with 8:35 left in the second quarter. In the shotgun, Forster hands it off. This time there's a gaping hole up the middle, a first down and more, out across the 45-yard line. As again, Caleb Cox gets the handoff there for Shallowater. And it's a first down run out near midfield for the Mustangs. And they've got a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 for Shallowater as they take it out to the 47-yard line. In the shotgun, there's the snap. Handoff goes to the right side. Again, it's Cox. Cox picking his way through the Antelope defense into Abernathy territory down to the 46-yard line. A gain of 7 will bring up second down and 3. And just as I say, Abernathy closing them gaps up front defensively. The last 2 or 3 snaps, Shallowater had lots of running room. Second down and 3, almost 4 coming up here for the Shallowater Mustangs from just outside the 45-yard line at the 46. In the shotgun, there's the snap. Forster hands it off up the middle. That time the Antelope defense grabs a hold of the ball carrier, which was Cannon Reed, and pulls him to the ground. Jacob Sanchez again on the stop. He's had a nice game defensively so far tonight for the Antelopes. And it is going to be third down and 3, just maybe a short gain of half a yard to a yard at best. In the shotgun, there's the snap to Forster. Fakes the handoff, rolls near side, looking to throw. Lots of time. He's being chased out of the pocket. Runs into his own man, still on his feet. Oh, and now a late flag comes in again at the end of the play. And this one may bail out Shallowater again as Abernathy swarming defensively. Jackson Hold would have the stop if it stands here. But the flag comes in at the end of the play. Abernathy is pointing that it's against Shallowater. If that's the case, you're going to decline the penalty and make Shallowater snap it on fourth down and near 10 yards. But let's wait for the official call here. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a penalty against Shallowater. Not sure what the penalty actually is yet. But they're talking, the head official talking to Coach Wiley, seeing what he wants to do here. My guess would be a declined penalty to make it fourth down. Going to be a block in the back against the Mustangs, and Abernathy indeed is going to decline the penalty. And so that's going to be a loss of about 7 yards on the play. Quarterback sack there for Jackson, and it's going to be fourth down and 10 here coming up for the Mustangs just outside midfield at the 47-yard line. 6:39 left to play here in the first half of the ball game. And the Mustangs are going to punt. Anthony White back deep to return it here for the Antelopes. There's the punt. It's a line drive kick. It's short. And unless White scoops it, there's not going to be a return. And Shallowater kills it at the 20-yard line. Excuse me. And there's going to be 80 yards of real estate in front of the Abernathy Antelopes. You have to go down there. Okay. Okay. Think you can help out on the camera for a minute?
No.
Until he gets back.
We got 71 offense for Abernathy, 81 for. And I hadn't kept up with the penalties.
As Abernathy back at it here, handoff comes to the near side. as it goes to Malachi Reyes. And that's a gain of 12 yards for the Mustang, or for Malachi Reyes, and that'll move the sticks for Abernathy. In the shotgun, there's the snap hole. He rolls far side, looking to throw. Does so, and goes through the hands of Luke Houston. As Houston not able to come up with it. It'll be 2nd down and 10. A Mustang slow to get up on the play. In the shotgun, there's the snap, throw to the near side. It goes to Anthony White. Anthony White, he's in space, and look out. Anthony White, one man to beat down the near sideline. He's going to take it to the house. 67 yards. Touchdown, Abernathy. Their 2nd touchdown of the night, and there is no flag on the play. And Abernathy gets it into the end zone, 67 yards. Anthony White. And he takes it to the house, and Abernathy takes a 12-3 lead. As Abernathy going to go for 2 here. Snap goes to Hole. He throws it back the other way. He has a man wide open. That is Landry Miller. He hauls it in for the 2-point conversion. And the Antelopes lead it 14-3 here over the Shallowater Mustangs. We'll take a quick timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football.
In today's competitive real estate market, you want someone fighting for you. Ty Horsford is a licensed realtor in Texas and is proud to serve the people of Abernathy and the surrounding area with all of their real estate needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just want to know what your property is worth, give Ty a call today at 806-773-4658. Ty Horsford Real Estate is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes.
And welcome back here, Antelope fans. Inside the Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas, following a 67-yard touchdown run by Anthony White. And Abernathy has taken a 14-3 lead following the 2-point conversion to Landry Miller from Jackson Hole. Thanks for being with us tonight. We had to have a quick change at the cameraman because our normal cameraman, Gavin Cavazos, had to go join the band for a few minutes. Again, thanks to Gavin and Jay for being with us here tonight and helping out in the booth. From the 11-yard line, Shallowater to run it back, and good coverage as running it back is Cannon Reed. And Abernathy, good coverage on the play. And it is going to be 1st down and 10 for Garrett Foster and the Mustangs. That last touchdown for the Antelopes, the 67-yarder by Anthony White, brought to you by First State Bank, the second First State Bank touchdown of the night. First downs on that last drive, also brought to you by South Plains Auto Ranch. First down and 10 for the Mustangs in the shotgun. There's the snap. Pitch to the near side, a little bit of an option look. They get it to the near side. It goes to Reed, and then he cuts it back towards the middle across the 25 to the 27. And it is going to be second down coming up here for the Mustangs. Tanner Timms in on the stop that time for the Antelopes. And it is second down and 4. In the shotgun, handoff goes. No, it doesn't. Pulling it back is Forster. Forster's going to keep it, and he dives forward just shy of the 30. Cash Garcia in on the stop at the end of that one for the Antelopes. A big 3rd down and 1 coming up here for the Shallowater Mustangs. In the shotgun is Forster. He takes the snap. He hands the ball off up the middle of 1st down and more. That's a tough run out across the 30 to the 35-yard line. Jackson Hole, among others, in on the stop there for Abernathy. And it is going to be 1st down and 10 for the Mustangs out to the 35-yard line. Abernathy leads it here at Antelope Stadium 14-3 over Shallowater. In this battle of top 20 teams tonight. In the shotgun is Forster. He takes the snap, tosses it to the near side. Lots of open field, but a nice open field tackle. Anthony White and Tanner Timms there breaks up what could have been a big gainer for number 4, Cannon Reed. Still goes as a gain of 8, though, for Shallowater. And it will be 2nd down and 2 coming up here for the Mustangs. In the shotgun again is Forster. He hands the ball off. Bouncing it to the far side is Reed. What an open field tackle. There he is again, the A-Train, Anthony White, doing it on both sides of the ball tonight for the Antelopes. Big stop there. 3rd down and 1 coming up here for Shallowater. Third down and 1 for Shallowater. They've got it from the Shallowater 44-yard line. 3:13 and counting left to play here in the first half. Abernathy holding a 14-3 advantage here on their rival from Shallowater. And we've got a timeout on the field. Timeout taken by the Mustangs, as that is, I believe, their 2nd timeout of the half, as they want to talk things over. So we'll take a quick timeout as well. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football.
Regardless of the type of personal or business insurance needs that you have, your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. With over 30 years of experience, our friendly staff is ready to serve you. Stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. Whether it's home insurance, auto insurance, or anything in between, we've got you covered at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. We want to wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this season. When it comes to banking, you want people that you can trust, and those people are at First State Bank. As a locally owned and operated bank, First State Bank has been serving individuals and businesses with all of their banking needs since 1909. We have 3 convenient locations to serve you, and we are proud supporters of the Abernathy Lady Lopes and Antelopes in all they do. If we can serve you in any way, come by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2556. At First State Bank, we are your full-service bank.
First down and 10, Shallowater. Handoff goes to the near side. Goes for a short gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down and 7, a gain of 3 there for the Shallowater Mustangs. Jackson Hole in on that last stop for the Antelopes. 2nd down and 7 coming up here for the Mustangs. As Shallowater has moved it into Abernathy territory to the 45-yard line, the Antelopes leading 14-3 in the shotgun is Forster. He takes the snap, dances to the far side, and then barrels close to the 40-yard line. Tough guy to bring down there is the quarterback, Garrett Forster. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd down and a long 2 coming up here for the Shallowater Mustangs. Again, Jackson Hole on the stop for Abernathy. 3rd down and 3. Big play here. Both sides in the shotgun. There's the snap to Forster. He hands the ball off. Spinning across through the middle is Caleb Cox, and it's going to be a 1st down run for Cox. Got about 4, maybe 5 yards before the Antelope's able to team tackle him down at the 35-yard line, and it is going to be 1st down and 10. In the shotgun formation. There's the snap, handoff, goes up the middle. Nope, fake handoff, and Forster tries a quick out to the near side. Pass going to be intended for Caleb Cox, but it's underthrown and incomplete. And it is going to be 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Mustangs. Shout out to some of our sponsors, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, Has Beans Coffee, Hill Veterinary Services, Little Slice of Heaven Cafe, and Nana's Donuts, all proud supporters of the Abernathy Antelopes and helping getting these games on the air. Handoff goes again to Cox on the right side. He's bottled up before he gets to the 30-yard line. Gain of 5 on 2nd down. It'll be 3rd down and 5, and we may have a timeout here on the play. Timeout taken by Shallowater. 42 seconds left to play here in the first half. That is their final timeout, so Shallowater cannot stop it anymore. But super thankful for all of our sponsors that help make these broadcasts possible. I just told you a few, and we've had a couple of First State Bank touchdowns here in the opening half for the Abernathy Antelopes and a slew of South Plains Auto Ranch first downs as well. And it is going to be 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Shallowater Mustangs with just 42 seconds to work with out of their final timeout. I tell you what, this is a big drive here for Abernathy's defense to end the half because Abernathy gets the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Man, it would be huge if they can keep Shallowater out of the end zone here. 3rd down and 5 from the 30 for the Mustangs. An empty backfield with 3 receivers stacked to the near side for Garrett Forster. Forster takes the snap, looking to throw, does so to the far side. It is caught. Receiver keeps his feet inside the 20. He's got a 1st down to the 18-yard line. So a big 3rd down conversion there for Shallowater. And it's 1st down and 10 from the 17. Clock rolls inside of 30 seconds, and Garrett Forster is just going to spike the football and kill it to stop the clock with 27.7 seconds left here in the first half. And all of a sudden, this becomes a very big spot in this football game. Big play here. 2nd down and 10. Just 27 seconds to go here in the half. There's the snap. Garrett Forster going to keep it. He's got a block up the middle. He's inside the 10. He's upended shy of the 5-yard line. It is going to be first down and goal to go for Shallowater. The clock now running at 20 seconds as the ball gets set. And Garrett Forster is going to spike it dead, but there is a flag on the play. What are they going to call here? Are they going to call offsides on Abernathy? There is 17 seconds left to play here in the first half. Shallowater trying to get it in the end zone here. Abernathy trying to keep them out, and it is a defensive offsides here against the Antelopes. That is now 8 penalties apiece here in this opening half of the ball game. First down and goal to go inside the 5. 17 seconds to go. Shallowater can't stop it. But Abernathy can. A timeout taken by the Antelopes. We'll keep it right here. We don't want you to miss anything here tonight. And this is a very big spot in the ball game, waning 17 seconds left here in the second quarter. Shallowater on the move. This has been a pretty lengthy drive for the Mustangs. They've got it first down to goal inside the 5, but more importantly and more against them right now, just 17 seconds left on the clock, and they are out of timeout. Shallowater cannot stop the clock, so anything other than a penalty or an incomplete pass, the clock will continue to run, and Shallowater would have to hustle to get back to the line of scrimmage. 14-3, Abernathy leads Shallowater here in the waning seconds of the first half. Shallowater trying to make it a one-possession game. Big spot in the ball game. Garrett Forster in the shotgun for the Mustangs. He's going to take the snap. He rolls with it to the far side, throws it to the end zone. It is caught for a Mustang touchdown. Number 6, Trevor Wynn, made a one-handed grab on the edge of the end zone. And for the first time this season and the first time tonight, the Shallowater Mustangs are into the end zone with 13 seconds left to play here in the first half. And the PAT is up, and it is good by number 2, who we don't have on our roster. But number 2 kicks the PAT through. And with 13 seconds left in the first half, Shallowater cuts into the Antelope lead. It is 14-10, as we'll take one final timeout and come back with the finish of the first half.
If you're looking for a used car, there's no need to search far and wide. Just pay your friends at South Plains Auto Ranch a visit in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch can find you the perfect vehicle to meet your needs, and with their buy here, pay here mentality, buying a car or truck has never been easier. Give us a shout today at 806-298-2200 or come see us on South Avenue D in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch is backing the Lopes and Lady Lopes this season.
Welcome back here inside Antelope Stadium. Just 13 seconds left to play. Here until halftime, Shallowater is cut into the Antelope lead. It is now 14-10 as Shallowater is set to kick it off. And there's the kick. It's a line drive, low to the ground, scooped up. This is going to be it, barring a penalty. Running it back is Jackson Hole, and a flag comes in as Jackson Hole is brought down at the 30-yard line by number 16, Chris Salazar. and believe this is going to probably be a flag against the Antelopes during the return. And if it is, it will take us to the halftime break. But, well, actually, there's still 5 seconds left on the clock. I thought that it had run out. It has not. So it is a penalty during the return on the Antelopes. First down and 10 in the shotgun here. Maybe the final play of the first half. In the shotgun hole, we'll take a knee, and that will take us to the locker room here in the 2021 season opener from Antelope Stadium in Abernathy. We have got a good one going as expected tonight. The Abernathy Antelopes behind 2 touchdowns. A touchdown run by Hole and a touchdown run by Anthony White have a 14-10 lead here over the over the Shallowater Mustangs. Tell you what, we're going to take an extended timeout here and catch our breath a little bit. And we'll be back here in a few minutes after we thank some sponsors, as tonight you're listening to Abernathy Antelope football here this evening.
Thanks for listening to tonight's broadcast. We are at halftime and will return to the air shortly. Tonight's game is sponsored and provided by the Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Clark Riley Insurance, Plains Grain Company, Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop, the First Baptist Church, Ty Horsford Real Estate, Has Beans Coffee, Hill Veterinary Services, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, South Plains Auto Ranch, and the Little Slice of Heaven Cafe. If you are interested in showing your support for the Antelopes and Ladylopes and being a sponsor during our broadcast, call us at 806-773-4658. You can rewatch this live broadcast by visiting this same YouTube channel. To stay up to date on all the latest news and broadcast information regarding the Antelopes, follow us on Facebook at Abernathy Antelope Sports, Broadcast Home. Again, we are at our halftime break, and we will return to the air shortly. When it comes to banking, you want people you can trust, and those people are at First State Bank. As a locally owned and operated bank, First State Bank has been serving individuals and businesses with all of their banking needs since 1909. We have 3 convenient locations to serve you, and we are proud supporters of the Abernathy Ladylopes and Antelopes in all they do. If we can serve you in any way, come by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2556. At First State Bank, we are your full-service bank. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop has been serving the Abernathy community since 1991. Todd and his team offers full-service funeral planning with love and compassion, while Carly and the crew at the flower shop can meet all of your needs, from flowers to gifts to registries. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop is locally owned and is a staple in the Abernathy community. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. We are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Ladylopes and wish them the best of luck this season. For over 60 years, the Abernathy community and surrounding area have depended on Plains Grain Company in Abernathy for all of their pet, livestock, and show animal needs, lawn and garden supplies, and of course all of their farming and agricultural needs as well. Plains Grain takes pride in being locally owned and operated, and their priority is you. Come see us today at 701 Texas Avenue in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2521. At Plains Grain, we want to wish all of Abernathy's young people the best of luck this school year. The Abernathy Independent School District is a shining light in West Texas. As a TEA-recognized district,
Our students excel at the state and national level on the field, in the classroom, in FFA and 4-H, band, and so much more. At Abernathy ISD, we offer a wide variety of dual credit and other academic opportunities as well. Leading the way into the future, at Abernathy ISD, we are students today, leaders tomorrow, and antelopes forever. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our heart is to love God, love people, and tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday morning worship at 10:45 with Sunday school beginning at 9:30. We also offer a variety of kids and youth activities as well as a Wednesday night adult and youth Bible study beginning at 6 p.m. We would love to welcome you and your family at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. Feel free to drop by our church office at 411 7th Street or give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud to support our young people, and we are cheering the Lopes and Lady Lopes on this year. Regardless of the type of personal or business insurance needs you have, your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. With over 30 years of experience, our friendly staff is ready to serve you. Stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. Whether it's home insurance, auto insurance, or anything in between, we've got you covered at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. We want to wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this season. If you're looking for a used car, there's no need to search far and wide. Just pay your friends at the South Plains Auto Ranch a visit in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch can find you the perfect vehicle to meet your needs, and with their buy here, pay here mentality, buying a car or truck has never been easier. Give us a shout today at 806-298-2200 or come see us on South Avenue D in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch is backing the Lopes and Lady Lopes this season. In today's competitive real estate market, you want someone fighting for you. Ty Horsford is a licensed realtor in Texas and is proud to serve the people of Abernathy and the surrounding area with all of their real estate needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just want to know what your property is worth, give Ty a call today at 806-773-4658. Ty Horsford Real Estate is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. Once again, we are at halftime and will return to the air shortly.
In today's competitive real estate market,
Thanks for listening to tonight's broadcast. We are at halftime and will return to the air shortly. Tonight's game is sponsored and provided by the Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Clark Riley Insurance, Plains Grain Company, Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop, the First Baptist Church, Ty Horsford Real Estate, Has Beans Coffee, Hill Veterinary Services, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, South Plains Auto Ranch, and the Little Slice of Heaven Cafe. If you are interested in showing your support for the Antelopes and Lady Lopes and being a sponsor during our broadcast, call us at 806-773-4658. You can rewatch this live broadcast by visiting this same YouTube channel. To stay up to date on all the latest news and broadcast information regarding the Antelopes, follow us on Facebook at Abernathy Antelope Sports, Broadcast Home. Again, we are at our halftime break, and we will return to the air shortly. When it comes to banking, you want people you can trust, and those people are at First State Bank. As a locally owned and operated bank, First State Bank has been serving individuals and businesses with all of their banking needs since 1909. We have 3 convenient locations to serve you, and we are proud supporters of the Abernathy Ladylopes and Antelopes in all they do. If we can serve you in any way, come by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2556. At First State Bank, we are your full-service bank. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop has been serving the Abernathy community since 1991. Todd and his team offers full-service funeral planning with love and compassion, while Carly and the crew at the flower shop can meet all of your needs from flowers to gifts to registries. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop is locally owned and is a staple in the Abernathy community. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. We are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Ladylopes and wish them the best of luck this season. For over 60 years, the Abernathy community and surrounding area have depended on Plains Grain Company in Abernathy for all of their pet, livestock, and show animal needs, lawn and garden supplies, and of course all of their farming and agricultural needs as well. Plains Grain takes pride in being locally owned and operated, and their priority is you. Come see us today at 701 Texas Avenue in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2521. At Plains Grain, we want to wish all of Abernathy's young people the best of luck this school year. The Abernathy Independent School District is a shining light in West Texas. As a TEA-recognized district, our students excel at the state and national level on the field, in the classroom, in FFA and 4-H, band, and so much more. At Abernathy ISD, we offer a wide variety of dual credit and other academic opportunities as well. Leading the way into the future, at Abernathy ISD, we are students today, leaders tomorrow, and antelopes forever. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our heart is to love God, love people, and tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday morning worship at 10:45 with Sunday school beginning at 9:30. We also offer a variety of kids and youth activities as well as a Wednesday night adult and youth Bible study beginning at 6 p.m. We would love to welcome you and your family at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. Feel free to drop by our church office at 411 7th Street or give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud to support our young people, and we are cheering the Lopes and Ladylopes on this year. Regardless of the type of personal or business insurance needs you have, your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. With over 30 years of experience, our friendly staff is ready to serve you. Stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. Whether it's home insurance, auto insurance, or anything in between, we've got you covered at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. We want to wish the Lopes and Ladylopes the best of luck this season. If you're looking for a used car, there's no need to search far and wide. Just pay your friends at the South Plains Auto Ranch a visit in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch can find you the perfect vehicle to meet your needs, and with their buy here, pay here mentality, buying a car or truck has never been easier. Give us a shout today at 806-298-2200 or come see us on South Avenue D in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch is backing the Lopes and Ladylopes this season. In today's competitive real estate market, you want someone fighting for you. Ty Horsford is a licensed realtor in Texas and is proud to serve the people of Abernathy and the surrounding area with all of their real estate needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just want to know what your property is worth, give Ty a call today at 806-773-4658. Ty Horsford Real Estate is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Ladylopes. Once again, we are at halftime and will return to the air shortly. And once again, good evening, Antelope fans, and welcome back here inside Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas. Ty Horsford, Jay Leeson, and Gavin Cavazos back with you here, doing the work in the press box this evening, bringing you Abernathy Antelope football tonight. And it's been a fun one so far, as the Abernathy Antelopes in this 2021 season opener lead the Shallowater Mustangs by a count of 14-10. And I tell you what, it can't get much more even, as you have both teams with 138 yards of total offense in that first half, and you've got 8 penalties for Shallowater and 7 for Shallowater and 8 for the Abernathy Antelopes. And really, we talked a lot in the pregame about that battle up front, and a big difference for Shallowater is they're winning offensively up front, and the Antelope defense at times have held their own, but at times have been a little bit inconsistent on that defensive front. That's allowed Shallowater to sustain some drives, move the ball, get some first downs, and keep drives alive. But really, I think penalty is a big story in the ball game tonight as well, as Shallowater has really hurt themselves in some really key points in tonight's ball game. They've had some penalties that have been drive killers for the Mustangs, and Abernathy's been able to take advantage of a short field for one of their touchdowns with a return tack on a penalty on a punt return by Anthony White. Abernathy had a 15-yard drive that led to their first touchdown of the night and of the season. They have since added a spectacular touchdown on a 67-yard sprint to the end zone by Anthony White. And I tell you what, we'll talk about Anthony White all season long. He's a playmaker for the Abernathy Antelopes on both sides of the ball, and you've seen that tonight. He's been a key reason the Abernathy Antelopes have been able to jump out to a 14-10 lead here at halftime. As probably expected, it was a little sloppy at times in the first half. Kind of expect that coming into a season opener, but we expected a close ball game tonight, and we have had that. 14-10. The Abernathy Antelopes lead this one at the intermission over the Shallowater Mustangs. Neither team has turned it over, so that's been a plus on both sides. Now, there's been some near disasters with snaps over the head of the quarterback and things of that nature, but neither team officially with a turnover in the first half. And Shallowater scoring, we told you how Abernathy got their 14. On Shallowater's opening drive of the game, they drove it down the field, and a drive culminated in a 34-yard field goal that at the time gave them a 3-0 lead. And then right there before the end of the half, the 3-yard touchdown catch with about 17 seconds to go in the second quarter from Garrett Forster to Wynn. Wynn hauled it in the end zone to get Shallowater their first touchdown of the night. So 14-10, Shallowater trails Abernathy here at the intermission. We'll see if the Abernathy Antelopes can hold on in the second half. Should be a fun second half here tonight as you're listening to Abernathy Antelope football tonight from Antelope Stadium in Abernathy. Shout out to some of our sponsors, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics in Lubbock, Has Beans Coffee here in Abernathy, Hill Veterinary Services, along with Little Slice of Heaven Cafe, open for breakfast and lunch, along with Nana's Donuts here in town as well. All proud supporters of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. Halftime show this evening brought to you by Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. They also are proud sponsors of the pregame show as well. Go visit the folks at Clark Riley Insurance for all your insurance needs here in Abernathy. But 14-10 here at the intermission as the Abernathy Antelopes, a slight lead on the Shallowater Mustangs. I tell you what, we will take one more timeout, and we will come back as you're listening to Abernathy Antelope football tonight on YouTube and the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network.
For over 60 years, the Abernathy community and surrounding area have depended on Plains Grain Company in Abernathy for all of their pet, livestock, and show animal needs, lawn and garden supplies, and of course, all of their farming and agricultural needs as well. Plains Grain takes pride in being locally owned and operated, and their number one priority is you. Come see us today at 701 Texas Avenue in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2521. At Plains Grain, we want to wish all of Abernathy's young people the best of luck this school year. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our heart is to love God, love people, and tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday morning worship at 10:45, with Sunday school beginning at 9:30. We also offer a variety of kids and youth activities, as well as Wednesday night adult and youth Bible study at 6 p.m. We would love to welcome you and your family at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. Feel free to drop by our church office at 411 7th Street, or give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud to support our young people, and we are cheering the Lopes and Lady Lopes on this year.
Once again, good evening, Antelope fans, and welcome back here inside Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas. Ty Horsford, Jay Leeson, and Gavin Cavazos with you here tonight from Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas. Hope you're enjoying the live video feed of our ball game tonight. And tell you what, our videographer tonight's doing a little bit of everything. He marched in the band a moment ago, and so hopefully he'll be back with us here momentarily. And we've got the jack of all trades, though, Jay Leeson, double duty tonight on stats and video as well. And Jay's going to be with us some this year, so looking forward to that here on the broadcasts as well. So glad to have you with us here tonight as we get ready to start the second half of the ball game, as Abernathy will receive, as Shallowater won the opening coin toss tonight. They received to begin the game, drove down and got a field goal. So Abernathy, with a 14-10 lead, will get it here to start the third quarter tonight from the Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas. Shallowater set to kick it off, and they kick it right to left. We're underway here in the second half. It's returnable from the 7 for the Antelopes. Taking it down the sideline, some room out across the 30-yard line. Malachi Reyes on the run back there for Abernathy. Josh Grimes comes up to make the stop for Shallowater in coverage. And it will be first down and 10 for the Antelopes as they take over from the 33-yard line on their own side of the field. In the shotgun is Jess Hole. Receiver spread out everywhere for the Antelopes. He fakes the screen pass. Ooh, and there was a miscommunication there. He wanted to go deep down the left sideline. Luke Houston, the intended man, but there was a miscommunication there on the route. Houston went short. Hole went long. It's an incomplete pass. And it will be second down and 10 coming up here for the Abernathy Antelopes. In the shotgun is Jess Hole. Empty backfield, rolls near side, looking to throw, has a man in the seam across the 35-yard line. Pass is caught. Malachi Reyes on the receiving end of that Jess Hole pass, a gain of 5 yards. And that's going to bring up a manageable 3rd down and 5 here. In the shotgun is Hole again. Big 3rd down play on this opening drive of the second half. Throw over the middle. Landry Miller wide open inside Shallowater territory to the 44-yard line. As Landry Miller, his 2nd grab of the night, takes it up for a 1st down across midfield to the 44-yard line. And it is 1st down and 10 for the Antelopes. A big conversion there on 3rd down. In the shotgun, there's the snap. Handoff goes to Malachi Reyes up the middle, and a late flag comes in at the end of the play. We'll check the penalty here. As we mentioned at the halftime, all the penalty troubles on both sides in the first half. About a 16, 17-yard grab there by Landry Miller, and that's going to be a personal foul face mask at the end of the play, the call on Shallowater. So Shallowater continues to hurt themselves on penalties, and the Antelopes on the move again. In the shotgun is Hole. He again throws it over the middle. That's been open here to begin the second half. It's Landry Miller again inside the red zone down to the 17. Another gain of 10 yards and another 1st down for the Abernathy Antelopes. Abernathy moving the ball down the field now. In the shotgun is Hole. He takes the snap. He wants it all. Throws a jump ball to the end zone. This time Anthony White goes up and gets it. It is a touchdown. From 12 yards out, Jess Hole to the A-train, Anthony White. And Abernathy has a 2-score lead again. It is 20-10 as they take the opening drive of this second half, 70 yards, and put it in the end zone for a First State Bank touchdown. A slew of 1st downs on that drive as well, brought to you by your friends at South Plains Auto Ranch. And a bad snap on the PAT, and running for his life is Hole. He throws it up, and they're going to get 2 points out of it. Jets Hole to Jackson Hole on a busted PAT. It turns into a 2-point play. Sometimes it just works out for the Antelopes. It is 22-10, the Antelopes lead. We'll be back as you're listening to Abernathy Antelope football.
Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop has been serving the Abernathy community since 1991. Todd and his team offers full-service funeral planning with love and compassion, while Carly and the crew at the Flower Shop can meet all of your needs, from flowers to gifts to registries. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop is locally owned and is a staple in the Abernathy community. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. We are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Ladylopes, and we wish them the best of luck this season.
And welcome back here into the booth as we've got 10.5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. And the Abernathy Antelopes have taken a 22-10 lead on the Shallowater Mustangs. Abernathy takes 90 seconds to go 70 yards to begin the third quarter. And they've got a 2-score lead again. As kicking it off, it's a pooch kick that's short, that kind of bounces in no man's land. Anthony White's got it, and Anthony White is going to race it into the end zone for a touchdown. Now, I think that's going to be a dead ball. That's not a touchdown because you can't advance a dead ball. I got a little excited, but that is the right call there. As Abernathy, the short pooch kick, nobody came to get it for the Shallowater Mustangs, and Abernathy's going to have it in a short field again. As Abernathy recovers the not-so onside kick, And the Antelopes have it first down and 10, and they can really take a big shot at the Shallowater Mustangs here. In the shotgun formation is Jess Hole. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, not there. He wants it all on the first play. Jump ball to the end zone, incomplete. Sean Rodriguez, the intended target down there, is Abernathy going for it all on the first play. And it is going to be second down and 10 here for the Antelopes. Jess Hole again in the shotgun formation. And we've got a stoppage of play here. I think we've got a timeout on the field. Timeout taken for maybe a potential injury. Is Sean Rodriguez a little slow to get off the field here for the Antelopes? Second down and 10 out of the break. Fakes the handoff. Jess Hole going to keep it inside the 20, down close to the 15-yard line. Jess Hole picks up about 9 yards on second down, maybe make it 8 yards. It'll bring up third down and 2. And a big third down here coming up for the Antelopes on third down and 2. In the shotgun is Hole. He takes the snap, empty backfield, looking to throw, races out of the pocket. Now he's looking towards the end zone, throws it up for grabs. It's caught for an Antelope touchdown. As that is number 4, Tanner Timms, on the touchdown grab, and Abernathy is in the end zone again to take a 28-10 lead, as Abernathy's come out with a vengeance here in the third quarter. Pending the PAT, they have now got a 3-score advantage. It's about a 17-yard touchdown throw and catch there, as the PAT is blocked again. So Tanner Timms has his PAT blocked, and Abernathy's going to have to settle for a 28-10 lead with 9:42 left in the third quarter. It's another First State Bank touchdown for the Abernathy Antelopes, and all smiles on the near sideline, as we'll take a timeout and come back as you're listening to Abernathy Antelope football.
Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop has been serving the Abernathy community since 1991. Todd and his team offers full-service funeral planning with love and compassion, while Carly and the crew at the flower shop can meet all of your needs, from flowers to gifts to registries. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop is locally owned and is a staple in the Abernathy community. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. We are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Ladylopes, and we wish them the best of luck this season.
And welcome back here inside the booth, as Abernathy, Texas, Antelope Stadium, the side of tonight's 2021 season opener, and it's all looking good for the Abernathy Antelopes, as they lead now 28-10 over the Shallowater Mustangs. Fair catch on the ensuing kickoff. Shallowater wasn't going to misplay one that time, and they'll take over at the 31-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Mustangs, but I tell you what, the Antelopes have come out with a vengeance here in the second half. First down and 10. Garrett Forster in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands the ball off. No, he doesn't. He gives it around the right side instead. A lot of room there for number 15, Aaron Martinez. And he takes it all the way out for a first down for Shallowater. Out across the 45-yard line to the 47. First down and 10 for the Mustangs. They're in desperation mode now, trailing 28-10. In the shotgun, there's an option pitch to the near side. And the Antelopes' Landry Miller from behind makes the tackle of Cannon Reed. A gain of just 1. And it will be second down and 9 coming up here for the Mustangs. Big drive here if Abernathy can get off the field again defensively. They have now got an 18-point lead. Handoff goes to the right side. Again, Cannon Reed, the ball carrier, and again he's pulled down from behind. Jake Revilla comes up to make the stop there for the Antelopes. And it's going to be a big third down and 5 coming up. As we've got another timeout on the field and an injured Antelope. As Anthony White slow to get up. As the training staff going to run out to take a look at Anthony, you've got to hope that he's okay, as Anthony White's had a spectacular ball game this evening for the Antelopes. As he's being attended to out there as we play with 8:32 left to play here in the third quarter. Abernathy leads Shallowater by a score of 28-10. And again, they're attending to Abernathy Antelope Anthony White down there on the field as he's being maybe helped up here. It's going to be third down facing Shallowater when we come back to play here in just a few minutes. And now Anthony White being helped up, and hopefully number 3 going to be okay because he is key to the Antelope success here in 2021. Hope everything is okay with Mr. Anthony White, and he's being carried off, not putting really any weight at all on either leg. So we'll keep an eye on Anthony White. Best wishes definitely out for him. And it is going to be third down and 5 for the Shallowater Mustangs as we come back to play here. In the shotgun is Garrett Forster. He takes the snap. He hands the ball off, and Abernathy clogs the middle. Nowhere to go for Cannon Reed on third down and 5. A very short gain at best. And Callahan Shipley comes up to make the nice play, and it's fourth down and 5. Coming up here for the Mustangs from the 47-yard line. Big play here on fourth down. Is Shallowater going to keep the offense on the field? In the shotgun. As there is movement on the offensive front for Shallowater, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Mustangs, and that'll make 4th and 5 that much more tough. It'll become 4th down and 10 now for the Antelopes. or for the Mustangs against this Antelope defense, excuse me. Now that's going to change Shallowater's mind. They're going to punt the football away. As the punt takes a good Shallowater hop inside the 15-yard line, it's still rolling down inside the Antelope 10, all the way down to about the 7. So a good punt there for the Mustangs. Abernathy will have a lot of real estate in front of them, but the defense does their job and gets off the field. Shallowater hurts themselves with another 4th down and 5 offsides penalty that caused them, instead of trying to go for it, to punt the football away. And with that, Abernathy will take over 1st down and 10 from their own 9-yard line. 7:34 left to play here in this third quarter. Abernathy leading 28-10. In the shotgun, there's the snap to Hole. He hands the ball off to Timms, and Timms tries to get to their left side. He cannot. He's bottled up. And then an extracurricular flag comes in at the end of the play. As a flag comes in, and what are we going to have here? We're going to have a personal, no unsportsmanlike conduct against Abernathy. So that's going to be a half the distance to the goal penalty against the Antelopes. As emotions getting a little high here between these two rivals. 10 penalties apiece now on these two teams here tonight. It's been anything but clean, and Abernathy, with their own end zone breathing down their neck, have a 2nd down coming up. In the shotgun is Jess Hole. There's the snap. Jess Hole going to keep it around the right side or left side, then cuts it back towards the middle. Gives himself a little bit of breathing room, but that's going to be about it. And it's going to be 3rd down and long coming up here for the Antelopes. 3rd down and 11. As we go inside of 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter, with the Antelopes leading 28-10. Is in the shotgun again. Here's Jess on 3rd down and 11. Takes the snap, rolls to the near side, being chased out of the pocket. He's in trouble. He escapes it. He throws it down the field, and it is caught, but I believe out of bounds over on the far sideline. Luke Houston, the intended target, and he might have caught it over there on the Shallowater sideline, but if he did, he was out of bounds, so it's an incomplete pass. And that's going to bring up 4th down and long here for the Antelopes. As Abernathy going to punt it away here on 4th down and 11 from their own end zone. High end over end kick. Nobody back to return it for Shallowater. And it is going to be down at about the 40-yard line of the Abernathy Antelope. So a short field to work with here for the Shallowater Mustangs as they get it back on offense. As they are looking at that right ankle of Anthony White down on the training table. Again, he was slow to get up back earlier in this quarter, so thoughts and prayers definitely with Anthony, hoping that he's okay and it's nothing too serious down there for him. Great training staff here at Abernathy doing their job with him. 1st down and 10 for the Mustangs from just outside the 40 of the Abernathy Antelopes. After Abernathy punted it from their own end zone. Garrett Forrester in the shotgun. And again, There is movement up front on the Shallowater Mustangs, and that's going to be another 5-yard penalty against Shallowater. 1st and 10 will become 1st down and 15 for the Antelopes, or for the Mustangs, rather, against this Antelope defense. That'll move the ball to the Antelope 46-yard line, where it'll be 1st down and 15. In the shotgun is Forrester. He takes the snap, looking to pass, rushed out of the pocket. Now he's being chased from behind, and he is caught from behind. And what a night Landry Miller is having for the Antelopes. As he comes up to make a big stop, he chased down Garrett Forrester from behind for the sack. A big loss on the play, and it's going to be 2nd down and long coming up here for the Mustangs. In the shotgun again is Forrester on 2nd down and long. He's going to keep it up the middle. Quarterback keep for Forrester. He's shy of the 40. He gets back close to the original line of scrimmage, where it'll be 3rd down and 10. And Landry Miller again on the stop there for the Lopes. Big 3rd down play here for the Antelope defense. In the shotgun is Forrester. He takes the snap. He rolls far side. Empty backfield, looks to throw. Does throw underneath. It's caught inside the 30, and that's going to be a Shallowater 1st down. Number 6 for the Mustangs hauls it in. That's Trevor Wynn. Tanner Timms the stop, but not before. It is a Shallowater 1st down to keep this drive alive. And it is 1st down and 10 to the 30 for the Mustangs. In the shotgun is Forrester. He takes the snap. He hands the ball off. There's some room for Cannon Reed picking his way outside the right tackle. And Anthony White, that's a good sign. He is taped up and jogging around down on the Antelope sideline. So that's a good sign for the Antelope fans. As back to action here, Forrester going to keep it to the near side. He gets around the edge. Forrester inside the 15 on the quarterback keeper down near the 10-yard line. It's going to be another 1st down run for the Shallowater quarterback. Sean Rodriguez finally tackles him. And it is going to be 1st down and 10 just outside the 10 here for the Mustangs, as they're trying to cut into this 28-10 Abernathy lead. In the shotgun, there's the snap to Forrester. He hands the ball off. Right side goes number 22, Caleb Cox. He gets 4, maybe 5 yards, gets inside the 10, down to the Antelope 7-yard line. Again, this was a drive that started at the Antelope 40. In the shotgun, there's the snap. Handoff goes up the middle. It's Cox again, picking his way inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line. And it is going to be a 3rd down again, facing the Shallowater Mustangs here. 3rd down and 3 from inside the 5. They can still get a 1st down. It's going to be Forrester keeping it up the middle. He's into the end zone. Garrett Forrester for a Shallowater Mustang touchdown from 3 yards out. Forrester gets the 2nd touchdown of the night for Shallowater to cut into that Antelope lead. It's now 28-16. Pending the PAT here for the Mustangs. Actually, they're going to go for two here. Forster to throw, throws it back the other way, but he led his receiver too far. The pass is incomplete, and the two-point conversion is no good, so Shallowater will settle for cutting the lead to 28-16. Tell you what, we'll take a quick timeout one more time and come back. Abernathy leads by 12 as you're listening to Abernathy Antelope football.
The Abernathy Independent School District is a shining light in West Texas. As a TEA-recognized district, our students excel at the state and national level on the field, in the classroom, in FFA and 4-H, band, and so much more. At Abernathy ISD, we offer a wide variety of dual credit and other academic opportunities. Leading the way into the future, at Abernathy ISD, we are students today, leaders tomorrow, and antelopes forever.
And welcome back, Antelope fans, back inside Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas. Ty Horsford, Jay Leeson back with you here in the booth high above Antelope Stadium tonight. And Shallowater has found the end zone to cut the Abernathy lead to 28-16 with 3:06 left to play here in the third quarter. Malachi Reyes and Jackson Hole back deep to return the Shallowater kickoff. It's a line drive kick that's going to be returnable from the 5-yard line. Running it back towards the middle, now breaking it to the near side, trying to get the corner and getting the corner to the Antelope sideline on the run back is Ethan Pies, number 20. He gets Abernathy some room and gets them good starting field position as they move it all the way out to the 40-yard line. Good run back there by Pies. In the shotgun is Jess Hole as the Antelopes go back to work, trying to keep some distance between them and the Mustangs. Empty backfield, unblocked defender coming from the near side. Hole, guess who's back in the ball game? Anthony White tiptoes the sidelines and makes the catch. And that's a gain of 7 on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Antelopes. So you always hold your breath when a guy like Anthony White goes down, but good to see him back out there for the Antelopes. In the shotgun is Jess again here. 2:51 to go in the third quarter. Abernathy leads 28-16. Empty backfield again. Rushed out of the pocket. Hole lost the football. That may be our first turnover of the night, and it's going to be a big one. Jess Hole lost the football, and as they uncover the pile, I think that Shallowater has it, and the Mustangs have recovered. And so the first turnover of the night is a big one, as Jess Hole lost the football as he was hit from behind. There were about 3 white jerseys that dove in there after the loose ball for Shallowater, and that is a big turnover. And now all of a sudden, Shallowater with some momentum and a chance to get right back in this football game, trailing just 28-16 with 2:44 left in the third quarter. Now the pressure back on the Antelope defense. In the shotgun is Garrett Forster. He's going to keep it towards the right side, and he takes it inside the 40 and picks up about 7 yards on just a quarterback keeper around the right side. And it's going to be second down coming up here. No huddle to the line for Shallowater as they're trying to take advantage of this Antelope defense. It's been out there a while now here. As another quarterback keeper up the middle. This time Antelopes close the hole in the middle. Garrett Forster, again, the ball carrier. And it is going to be third down and short coming up here for the Mustangs. In the shotgun is Forster again. And there's movement up front. Another penalty coming here on Shallowater. As there was some movement on that offensive line. How many penalties is that now on the Mustangs? 12 penalties now against Shallowater. Third down and about 7 here for the Mustangs. 3rd and 7. In the shotgun is Garrett Forster. A big play here on 3rd down on both sides. They stack it up behind, and they did it again. Another movement up front penalty going to be called on Shallowater here. And I tell you what, Shallowater, they're going to, when they go back and watch film this week, they're going to kick themselves for the amount of mistakes they've made, even just like offsides. Lots of movement tonight. Now, granted, Abernathy's had their fair share of penalties as well, but it's now 3rd down and 11. In the shotgun, empty backfield, Forster looking to throw. He's being chased out of the pocket, and he throws it up for grabs, and it's incomplete just to avoid the sack. And what are they? Did they throw a flag? Are they going to call a late hit on the quarterback? That is a free play. And that may bail the Mustangs out here as Abernathy brought the house chasing Garrett Forster. Wow, and that is going to be a personal foul, late hit on the Antelopes, on the quarterback Forster. And, man, it's hard. If you're a defender, it's hard to pull up on a play like that. That is crazy. That is ridiculous. I'm sorry. That's a tough call going against the Antelopes right there. 1st down and 10 for the Mustangs. From the 31, well, they're going to give 5 yards right back. This is, we can say it's somewhat comical because it's happening to Shallowater, but they've jumped off sides again. That is 14 penalties against the Shallowater Mustangs tonight. Yeah, when you're working in a new offensive scheme, that's a great point. With a new head coach, new offensive coordinator, and kind of still getting the feel of that are the Mustangs.
They've been doing that for 20 years, and they're changing the night.
1st down and 15 here for Shallowater from the 37-yard line. .56 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Garrett Forster is in the shotgun. Looking to throw with an empty backfield. Ooh, he had a wide open receiver slant pattern over the middle, number 6, Trevor Wynn, and Wynn dropped it. He was thinking about running before he secured the football, and Antelopes get a break right there. It'll be an incomplete pass, and that'll bring up 2nd and 15. In the shotgun again is Forrester. Takes the snap. Again, looking to throw. Again, Abernathy bringing. You better not hit him very hard or they're going to throw a flag again. As they throw it up for grabs, Forrester's pass is incomplete. And Forrester is going to be slow to get up. As absolutely Abernathy chasing him down. Some good sportsmanship there. Abernathy helping Forrester up, but man, what a defensive effort there by, guess who? Jacob Sanchez. He's had a huge night tonight for the Abernathy Antelopes on defense. And now the officials are talking about something. I'm not sure what there is to talk about here. They may call a grounding call here on Shallowater. That may be what this is, and that is going to be the call. It's going to be intentional grounding against the Shallowater Mustangs, and that's going to be a spot foul, a huge loss, and a loss of down. And another big penalty on the Mustangs as we welcome Gavin back to the booth with us tonight.
Excuse all the camera work.
We're doing some teamwork up here in the booth tonight to make it happen. 45 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. In the shotgun, back to pass, swing pass to the near side. As trying to get outside and make some room up near midfield is number 4, Reed. And Reed gets to midfield, but I tell you what, when you need 38, that's not gonna do the job. Jackson Wiley comes up to make the stop as Abernathy really just could play some prevent defense there. And Shallowater going to punt. So following the turnover, the Jess Hole fumble, the Abernathy defense responds. Shallowater will punt it away. It's a low snap, but he gets it away. It's returnable from the 19. Another bobbled snap, but luckily able to fall, or bobbled catch, but able to fall on it. Back there is Jess Hole, and the Antelope offense is going to have it at the 22-yard line. Abernathy 28, Shallowater 16, and that takes us to the end of the third quarter tonight as you are listening to Abernathy Antelope football, as we'll be back for the fourth and final quarter here this evening.
Regardless of the type of personal or business insurance needs that you have, your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. With over 30 years of experience, our friendly staff is ready to serve you. Stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. Whether it's home insurance, auto insurance, or anything in between, we've got you covered at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. We want to wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this season.
And welcome back here to Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas. First down and 10 to go here for the Antelopes as they take over from their own 21. In the shotgun, there's the snap. Handoff goes up the middle. And now bouncing it to the outside. Malachi Reyes, the ball carrier, picks up maybe a yard, and that's going to be it. It's going to bring up second down and 9 for the Antelopes. 11:40 and counting to play in the ball game. Abernathy leads Shallowater 28-16. Antelopes looking to start the season with a win tonight here at home. In the shotgun is Hole, an empty backfield. He dumps it off short over on the far side. There's some room to run down the sideline. 40, 45, midfield. Number 1, Malachi Reyes out of the backfield, turned receiver, and he turns it up into Shallowater territory. That's a big gain all the way down to the 45-yard line. That'll move the chains for the Antelopes. And it is first down and 10 to go here for the Antelopes as they're on the move again. 11-19 to play here in the ball game tonight. In the shotgun, handoff goes up the middle. Malachi Reyes again, the ball carrier, and he's driven backwards. Nice push by that Shallowater defensive front. And it is going to be second down and 9 coming up for the Antelopes as they've got it at the 44-yard line. In the shotgun is Hole. He takes the snap, again looking to throw, scrambles out of the pocket. Now he tucks it to the near side. This one's coming back as a flag comes in, and Jess Hole's run out of bounds at the 42. But a flag comes in behind the play. When we talk about how many penalties tonight Shallowater's had, it's not like Abernathy's played a clean game. That is their 12th penalty tonight on the Antelopes. Holding against the Abernathy Antelopes is going to back them up 10 yards. As Jess Hole comes out again in the shotgun formation. Hole is under center. Now he steps back into the shotgun, stands at the 40, takes the snap, and Shallowater bringing the house. Wide open is Anthony White underneath. 45 midfield. He stutter steps across the 40 into Shallowater territory before he's out of bounds. Anthony White got some of the penalty yardage back, almost all of it. A gain of 9 yards on the pass to Anthony White. And it's going to be third down and 11 coming up here for the Antelopes. In the shotgun. Empty backfield, back to pass. Hole wants to air it out. Man coverage with Luke Houston down the sideline. Overthrown just a tad and incomplete is on third and long. Hole went for the home run ball there for the Antelopes. And it is going to be fourth down coming up here for Abernathy. Would expect them to probably punt it, try and pin Shallowater deep. And try and wind out this final 10 minutes with a 12-point lead. Back deep to return. Oh, it's a fake as a snap goes underneath, and Luke Houston is going to run for a first down. Oh, how about that? I think he's got a first down, just spinning on the spot on the far sideline. That took me off guard. He might be short. It's going to depend on the spot. He was right at the marker on the far sideline. As the spot is going to be actually short of a first down. And so instead of a punt, possibly pinning Shallowater deep, they try and pull out the fake punt, and it goes for a gain of about 9, but they needed about 11. They say he stepped out of bounds a yard and a half short of the first down, and Shallowater will take over at their own 37-yard line as the Antelopes turn it over on downs. So Abernathy went for a surprise fake punt there. Didn't quite work out. Now Shallowater will take over. Garrett Forster on the quarterback keeper after a low snap to the near side. That was kind of a busted play from the get-go. Once again, number 33, that is Jacob Sanchez. He's had a slew of tackles tonight for the Abernathy Antelopes. And it is going to be 2nd down and 12. Loss of 2 there on the Forster run. In the shotgun formation is Forster. He takes the snap, empty backfield, looking to throw. Does so over the middle, deflected and incomplete near midfield. Intended receiver there, number 6, Trevor Wynn. And it is going to be 3rd down and long coming up here for the Shallowater Mustangs, who continue to trail 28-16 here to the Abernathy Antelopes. As in the shotgun is Garrett Forster. Big 3rd down play here, 3rd and long. Takes the snap, handoff. Nope, it's a fake handoff. Forster looking to throw. He swings it out, and play blown up there by number 13. That is Jackson Hole. And the pass was complete. It goes for a very short gain, and it's going to be 4th down and long for the Mustangs. So good job defensively there by the Antelopes to keep Shallowater at bay. And the Mustangs will be forced to punt it away with 8 minutes and 43 seconds left in the ball game tonight and counting. Low snap, but they get away the punt. It's high and kind of short. It is going to bounce at the 37-yard line. It was going to take an Antelope bounce, and Shallowater kills it. Number 1, Josh Grimes, does so. And it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Abernathy Antelopes. They'll have decent starting field position at their own 38-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10. And I'll tell you just what the doctor would order right here would be about a 6-minute scoring drive for the Antelopes to ice this one away. You'd like to see them keep the ball and sustain a drive here, get some South Plains Auto Ranch 1st downs. In the shotgun formation is Hole. He's going to take the snap. He's going to fake the handoff to Malachi Reyes and keep it himself out across the 40 to the 41-yard line. A gain of 3 will bring up 2nd down and 7. And I tell you what, if you're Abernathy, you're not in a hurry to do anything right now. You let that play clock run all the way down. Still lots of time left, though. 8 minutes left to go in the ball game. $15 on the play clock. Under 8 to play. In the shotgun is Hole. He takes the snap. Handoff goes to Reyes. It's a sweep across the 45 out near midfield. That's perfect. That's a 1st down run for Malachi Reyes. And a fresh set of downs for the Antelopes. It's a South Plains Auto Ranch 1st down there for Abernathy. First down and 10 to go for the Antelopes. Clock continues to run. In the shotgun, there's the pass to Hole. Malachi Reyes, he's going to sweep it the other way. Takes it down across the 45 to the 44, and that's a chunk of 6 yards for Malachi Reyes. And there is a penalty flag on the play that we hadn't had one of those in a while. going to be holding against the Abernathy Antelopes, and so that's going to negate what would have been about a 6 or 7 yard run there by Reyes. And instead it'll be first down and 20 as that'll back it up to the 40-yard line. In the shotgun formation is Hole. Clock running down near 7 minutes to go. One receiver split both sides. That's Houston and White. It's going to go to Houston on the near side. Houston gets around the corner across midfield. Got the penalty yardage back before he's knocked out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. And it is going to be second down and 9 coming up for the Antelopes. That'll stop the clock with right at 7 minutes left to play. In the shotgun formation, again, is Hole. Hole's going to take the snap. He's going to run with it to the far side. It's not there. He misdirects, and now he's running for his life, and there's nowhere for Jess Hole to go. He takes a sack back at the 45-yard line. Nice defensive pursuit there by the Shallowater Mustangs. And it is going to be third down. Third down and 13, almost 14 from the 46. In the shotgun, now rolling far side is Hole again. He fires it in the sideline, incomplete. Sean Rodriguez, the intended target over there. Tried to get to it going out of bounds on that Shallowater sideline, could not. It's going to be fourth down. Yeah, and missed a wide open Malachi Reyes right there as well for the Antelopes. Fourth down. Fourth down and 13. It's going to force the Antelopes to punt it away as we near 6 minutes to play in the ball game. There's the snap to Hole, and Hole to punt. Puts his foot into it. It's a good punt by Jess Hole. It is going to bounce dead inside the 5-yard line. If you've got a punt, that's what you want to do as you pin Shallowater back deep inside their own 10-yard line where it'll be first down and 10 for the Mustangs. We remain at 28-16. As Abernathy scored 2 touchdowns in about the first 2.5 minutes of the third quarter. And right now, that's the difference in this ball game as they came out like a house of fire in the second half and scored 2 quick touchdowns. And with 6:02 left to play in tonight's ball game, Shallowater is backed up at their own 3-yard line. First down and 10 for the Mustangs. Forrester will take the snap from his own end zone. There's the snap. It's a low one. Throws it to the near side. It is caught. Just gives them a little bit of room out near the 10-yard line. That is Josh Grimes on the grab for the Mustangs. And it'll be second down and 4 after a pickup of 6 on the quick out pass there by Garrett Forster to Josh Grimes. In the shotgun again is Forster. Again, swings it to the far side. Ball loose on the ground. Are they going to call that incomplete or a backwards pass? It is a forward pass, incomplete. A flag came in, too, on that play. So let's check the penalty. unsportsmanlike conduct against the Mustangs. And that is going to be a half the distance of the goal penalty against Shallowater. Another big penalty against the Mustangs. They've hurt themselves all night long. And it's going to be second down and about 8 after they mark off the penalty yardage. In the shotgun is Garrett Forrester. Forrester takes the snap, hands the ball. No, he doesn't. He fakes the handoff, throws it deep over the middle. He's got a man downfield, and it is caught at the 40-yard line. That's a 36-yard throw and catch. Josh Grimes hauls it in for the big Mustang connection, and that's a first down for Shallowater. Out to the 40-yard line. First down and 10 for the Mustangs. 5:38 left to play in the game. 28-16. The Antelopes continue to lead. In the shotgun, there's the snap. Toss goes to the far side. Cannon Reed gets the corner. Oh, and then he is hit hard right at the first down marker. But another good gain by Reed. And Abernathy. Anthony White finally made the tackle at the end of that play, but it's a 1st and 10 in Antelope territory now for Shallowater. As we near 5 minutes to go, Abernathy 28, Shallowater 16, but the Mustangs are on the move. In the shotgun. There's the snap. Handoff up the middle. Nope, it's kind of a reverse handoff instead after the fake handoff. Abernathy's defense not really fooled, though, as it goes for a short gain to the 45-yard line. As Brett Hall got the reverse handoff that time for Shallowater, and it's going to be second down and 6 coming up here for the Mustangs. Inside of 5 minutes we go to play in tonight's ball game. In the shotgun. There's the snap. Empty backfield. Looking to throw. Forster airs it out into man coverage. You couldn't play better man-to-man. Oh, my. You cannot. Surely they're not going to call pass interference. You cannot play any better defense than Abernathy played right there on the man coverage down the sideline. If anything, it will be offensive because the defender had inside position. That's all it can be. Like, absolutely, that's all it can be. There is no way that's defensive pass interference. I'd be okay with a no call in that situation, too, honestly. As the officials huddled up talking about it, trying to figure out what they're going to do here with 4:35 left to play in the ball game. No flag on the play. And I can live with that. I can live with no flag. If anything, I agree it was offensive pass interference, but nonetheless, it'll be third down coming up here following the incomplete pass. Third down and 6 from the 45-yard line. In the shotgun is Forrester. Empty backfield. He's going to try and keep it himself. Abernathy had him, couldn't hang on. Forrester escapes for a first down inside the 35. Tough run there by the Shallowater QB. Abernathy had him in the backfield. Looked like Jackson Wiley might have a chance to wrap him up, but he bounced free, and he picks up a first down. It's going to be first down and 10 from the 33-yard line for the Mustangs. As they're on the move with 4:13 to go in the game, they continue to trail 28-16. In the shotgun, Empty backfield for Garrett Forrester. Takes the snap, throws it to the near side. It's caught, and slipping a tackle down the sideline inside the 20 is Grimes again, or right at the 20-yard line. It's another first down for Shallowater. The only good thing about this drive is it is taking a little bit of time. It is worth noting both teams with all 3 timeouts remaining here for the final 3:38. In the shotgun, there's the snap, looking to throw and being wrapped up in the backfield and gonna be sacked is Garrett Forrester. As Abernathy brought the house, it is number 33. Who else? Jacob Sanchez. Another phenomenal play defensively by Sanchez. Shallowater is going to take a timeout. And I tell you what, that may be a timeout that Shallowater wishes they had back here in a minute or two. With 3:13 to go, we'll take a quick timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football.
When it comes to banking, you want people that you can trust, and those people are at First State Bank. As a locally owned and operated bank, First State Bank has been serving individuals and businesses with all of their banking needs since 1909. We have 3 convenient locations to serve you, and we are proud supporters of the Abernathy Ladylopes and Antelopes in all they do. If we can serve you in any way, come by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2556. At First State Bank, we are your full-service bank.
And welcome back here, Antelope fans, inside Antelope Stadium for the final 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, with you tonight. Abernathy leading 28-16. Shallowater on the move inside the 25-yard line. Garrett Forster in the shotgun. Handoff goes up the middle. As getting the touch that time is Cannon Reed for the Mustangs. He takes it back to the 5-yard line, back to the original line of scrimmage on a gain of 5, rather. And it's going to be 3rd down and 10 here for Shallowater. 3rd down and 10. In the shotgun is Garrett Forrester. 2 down territory for the Mustangs. In the gun, handoff goes. No, it doesn't. Fake handoff goes up the middle. They throw it up to the end zone, incomplete. Triple coverage and a late flag comes in. You've got to be kidding me. As that ball, if anything, was uncatchable. As they're going to talk about it, but if anything, it's going to be defensive pass interference, but that ball appeared to be uncatchable. Maybe they'll wave this one off like they did the previous one. That ball appeared to be through the back of the end zone and not be a playable ball. So we'll see here.
These teams aren't the only ones that are arrested.
Yeah, it's everybody's first game tonight. We got to realize that. Kind of a lengthy discussion here between the officials. As maybe they're deciding that it... Yeah, fairly lengthy discussion. I don't know if that's good news or bad news. They're going to wave off the flag. And I think that's the right thing to do. They're going to say it is an uncatchable ball. And it is going to be an incomplete pass, and that'll bring up 4th down for Shallowater. 4th down and 10 from the 20-yard line. The Shallowater coach, Vincent, not happy about it, but this could be the ball game right here. 4th down and 10. Garrett Forster in the shotgun. Abernathy, if they get a stop, would just almost do it. They got to get to the 10 to convert. In the shotgun is Forrester. They're not going to get the play off. That should have been a flag, and it comes in from behind as they don't get the snap off. It is going to be a delay of game penalty on the Shallowater Mustangs. And I tell you what, the Antelope faithful down below us were making some noise. And another huge penalty against Shallowater. And I tell you what it's been. It's been offsides penalties and then things like that, a delay of game. The Antelope fans making some noise, urging a stop here on 4th down and 15, trying to seal the deal here tonight. In the shotgun is Forrester. He's going to throw with an empty backfield, airs it out, man coverage. It is broken up and incomplete. The ball is actually picked off in the back of the end zone. Abernathy bringing it out. And that is going to be picked off on a deflected pass in the back corner of the end zone. Anthony White breaks it up. Sean Rodriguez picks it off, and that should just about do it here for the Abernathy Antelopes. That preserves the 28-16 lead. And Abernathy's going to take a quick timeout to talk things over and make sure everybody's on the same page here. Tell you what, let's take a quick timeout as well. And we'll come back and wrap this one up. The final 2 minutes and 19 seconds from Antelope Stadium.
If you're looking for a used car, there's no need to search far and wide. Just pay your friends at South Plains Auto Ranch a visit in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch can find you the perfect vehicle to meet your needs, and with their buy here, pay here mentality, buying a car or truck has never been easier. Give us a shout today at 806-298-2200 or come see us on South Avenue D in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch is backing the Lopes and Lady Lopes this season.
And welcome back here, Antelope fans, inside Abernathy Antelope Stadium for the final 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Ty Horsford, Jay Leeson, and Gavin Cavazos here to finish things out from Antelope Stadium. It's been a good ball game tonight. It's been far from pretty. Lots of mistakes, lots of penalties, but in the end, Abernathy leading 28-16 with 2:19 to go. And they've got the ball at their own 19-yard line. In the shotgun, there's the snap. Handoff goes up the middle, and it's bottled up pretty quickly there by Shallowater defensively. Shallowater with 2 timeouts remaining. Are not going to take one right here. The clock will wind inside of 2 minutes as the play clock is at 30. Abernathy doesn't really have to snap it till right at about a minute and a half left. One South Plains Auto Ranch first down would just about wrap it up. In the shotgun is Jess Hole. He's going to take the snap, roll to the near side. Hole going to keep it. Now he bounces back to the right. Tell you what, he's shifty, isn't he? And he takes it down near the 20, a very short gain for Jess Hole. And Shallowater is going to take a timeout there. That'll stop it with 1:22 to go. As Reyes will stop, we'll go ahead and keep it right here. Shout out to some of our sponsors tonight, the St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, Has Beans Coffee, along with Hill Veterinary Services here in Abernathy. Little Slice of Heaven Cafe is Nana's Donuts as well. All proud supporters of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. It's 1:22 left to play here in tonight's ball game. 3rd down and 10 here facing the Abernathy Antelopes. In the shotgun. There's the snap. Handoff is going to go up the middle. Fighting out across the 25-yard line, getting some extra yardage. Malachi Reyes, the ball carrier that time, a gain of 7, maybe 7.5 yards. But it is going to be 4th down for the Antelopes, and they're going to have to punt it away. Shallowater is going to get it back one more time. Shallowater, however, did just take their final timeout of the ball game, trailing 28-16. It's 1:16 to go in tonight's ball game. Abernathy 28, Shallowater 16. Abernathy closing in on a big win over their rivals from Shallowater. Would be a big way to open the season for the Antelopes. In the punt formation is Hole. A good snap to him. He punts it away. It's a line drive. Good kick away from the return man. It bounces at the 35-yard line and rolls dead at about the 33-yard line. And it will be 1st down and 10. First down and 10. Shallowater will take over at their own 33-yard line. 1:07 left to play in tonight's ball game. Abernathy maintains a 28-16 lead. It's been a pretty even ball game offensively. Shallowater with 333 yards of total offense tonight. The Antelopes with 319 yards of total offense. Handoff goes up the middle. There's a big gaping hole across the 45-yard line near midfield is number 4, Cannon Reed, the ball carrier. It's going to be a first down for Shallowater out near midfield. Under a minute to play now. In the shotgun again is Forrester. Forrester takes the snap, hands the ball off. Oh, that's a hard hit, and then shaken free for a couple of yards is Cannon Reed. Gets 4 across midfield to the 49. Shallowater can't stop it. No huddle to the line of scrimmage. In the shotgun is Forrester. He takes the snap. Screen pass to the near side. It's caught across the 40 to the 38. That is number 1, Josh Grimes. Another catch for Shallowater tonight and another first down for the Mustangs. They take it to the 39. The clock rolls. 20 seconds to play. Again, Shallowater out of timeouts. In the shotgun is Forrester. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He rolls out. He's being chased. He's going to be sacked. The ball is loose. That's a fitting way to end it. A fumble recovered by Landry Miller. And the ball game is, well, it's not going to be over because the clock stops. Now they wind it, and the ball game is going to be over as the sack and fumble recovered by Landry Miller. Shallowater does not get a snap away, and the Abernathy Antelopes have defeated the Shallowater Mustangs 28-16 here in the 2021 season opener. 28-16, the Abernathy Antelopes get it done here tonight. It wasn't pretty. There's going to be some things to work on for both of these teams in practice next week. But at the end of the day, a season opening win over Shallowater, that's going to be hard to beat. You will enjoy the weekend following that one, as the Abernathy Antelopes have knocked off the Shallowater Mustangs tonight by a final count of 28-16. As again, this was a pretty evenly matched game when you look at offensive statistics and different things like that. I really think the story tonight is penalties. Shallowater really set themselves behind the 8 ball with some very key penalties that went against them. Credit Abernathy for taking advantage of those, getting stops when they had to have stops, and they did enough offensively tonight to get the win as well. Abernathy finishes with 319 yards of total offense, and Shallowater sprinting down to the end zone, but the Abernathy Antelopes about to raise their finger to the sky for the playing of tonight's school song. A celebratory win tonight for the Abernathy Antelopes again as they get it done over the Shallowater Mustangs tonight. A final score of 28-16 is may have not been an ESPN quality broadcast here tonight, but we get the job done and glad to have you with us. Special thanks to Jay Leeson and Gavin Cavazos. We'll be with those guys a lot this year as well. Should be a fun year of Abernathy Antelope football. They started off 1-0 with a win tonight over Shallowater, 28-16. Tell you what, this game was pushing 3 hours long, as this one was a long one this evening. But, hey, it ends in an Antelope win, and that is all that matters. I tell you what, we'll be back at it next Friday night at 7:30. You be here, we will as well. And the Abernathy Antelopes will get another crack to go 2-0. Until then, for Jay Leeson and Gavin Cavazos, this is Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford,